Greetings!
And salutations.
I'm Terror Bear.
And I'm Daltanian.
And we are
the Protagonists. This time in vlog.
Yeah. Good God. Just wanted to give you guys a kind of quick vlog to get you a little bit of an update. And on top of that, we've seen, again, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, the two of the people that we really look up to, and they kind of do this stuff to connect with their fans, and we like that.
It's a little bit more difficult when we are playing games. We're right next to each other. Jack's made a comment of it before. When he's doing collabs, it's much more difficult to interact with the audience.
Yeah.
And despite that, you can only see me more often than you see him. And we're working on that still. That is a process that he might need a better computer over here to be able to do it.
Yeah.
It might be made of Raditz.
Well, it's a little bit better than Raditz, but it's not Super Saiyan.
Raditz goes Super Saiyan.
Exactly, it's not Super Saiyan yet. Anyway, and because of that, and also the fact that there's two other people in the room, three of us total with the tech guy, it's more interaction between us than it is between us and you guys, and we don't want that to stop us from trying to connect with you guys, because you're our subscribers, you're our fan base, and you do matter to us. So that's why we're trying to make these vlogs, just to let you guys know what's going on, hopefully announce some cool things that might be happening, and just sort of, reach out, yeah, and, hey, how's it going, because we do, what happens with you guys matters to us, it really does. So, the first thing I wanted to bring up was the fact that hopefully we might have been able to conquer our editing software and actually start editing stuff now. Cutting out boring bits and condensing down longer videos into slightly smaller videos.
Currently how we're doing it is we're literally recording 25-minute spans.
Yeah, we're just sort of hitting the button and then what happens. Hence why sometimes we rattle on like idiots to try and fill space, because we don't have a whole lot of choice, and also because why we turned the camera off to do some of the grinding, just so that you guys don't have to watch as we stare dead-eyed at the screen to grind through things.
Now, if we've done it properly, we can simply record the hour and a half, 2 hours, or however long that we do it, and then we can cut it into bits and then make an actual video, or maybe multiple videos out of one go.
Yeah, so that we can cut out all of the really boring generic stuff that no one cares about, so we can cut out going back to the menus if we have to, and things of that nature. And
then when the random spawns that we want to show you, like the solar eclipse and stuff like that,
and
take place,
and the pirate invasion,
then you'll be able to witness it.
And other
we
things
won't have to be all like, alright, stop the server, let's record this, or load up the software, and blah 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 blah.
And other games too, not just Terraria. Case in point are, I'm sure by now, horribly infamous with the people that have actually watched it, Hector videos where it was like an hour of us running around literally finding nothing.
Which was just not good. We tried editing there, but we just didn't quite grasp what we needed to do yet.
So, hopefully we do now, so there might be some more jump cuts in future episodes, and if there are, that means that we figured out how to do it, and we want your feedback on that too. I mean, obviously there's something to be said for cutting out fat and garbage, because barring a few exceptions, most people don't want to watch us stare blankly at a screen while we're clicking, as a typical zombie gamer fashion.
But to involve our own little niche in the community, being an unedited video thing is fine.
Yeah, it has its appeal. We do want that. So, we'd be okay with doing that. Excuse me while I just fumble all over the everything that I was trying to say. So, if you guys want us to try and keep the unedited, raw footage, then that's fine. We'll do that for you. But there are those of you that I'm sure have gotten a little sick of the fact that sometimes our episodes drag on for way too long, and there's areas that just nothing happens. And we want to hear what you guys think about that too, because we'd still like to try and keep our episodes on the longer side, 20, 25 minutes, somewhere around there. But if we can record 2 full hours, then you guys can get the choicest bits of that in that 25 minutes, as opposed to a half an hour of whatever the hell, man, just happened. Sometimes. The other thing is that a little bit of a plea, not really, but kind of a reminder. You guys are pretty much what help us grow. If you have circles of friends that aren't us, because we know that some of you guys are just our friends, not just our friends, but are our friends in real life and that are helping us with this, if you are interacting with people that we don't know that you don't know, or that...
If you know people...
Thank you.
Try to share our videos. Try to let them be known that, we need subscribers to be able to grow this channel. We want to become popular. We want to do great things with the community and whatnot. And we need your help more than anything else to be able to do that.
Yeah,
yes, there are companies out there that we can throw money at them and then they'll get us subscribers, but that's not what we want. We want a wholesome community. Yeah. We want people to actually give a rat's ass about what we're doing and what we're trying to do.
Yeah, we don't want to try and be another sponsored channel where, oh, and by the way, go to, like, Frank's Tool Shop or some other goofy garbage, or, hey, EA's great. Watches, then a demon shows up and tears my soul from my body and leaves right on camera. If that ever happens,
that'd be great to record.
It would. But we don't want to do that. We want to be a community-grown community channel. We want to have the subscribers be the guys that give us the popularity, so that then when we ask for feedback, we have a broader audience. And again, I'm not blaming anybody. But if we're asking for feedback, if you're watching the video, it'd be awesome to give us the feedback. Even if it's a couple of months, like in the past. Write it down. Say, hey, you know what? Maybe in the future you guys could do this. Because we will look back on that. We will go, hey, someone said on one of our old videos we could do something different. We'll look at that. We will. It might get a little bit harder to do that as the community grows bigger, but right now it's manageable enough that every single time that we get a notification, it's kind of a surprise and an upbeat to my day when I'll check it. I'll log on and I'll go, oh, someone commented, and I'll immediately check what that comment is, because that's awesome.
And to the individuals who do, there are a couple regulars that do. We
appreciate it that so much.
It gives us feedback. It allows us to do things other than, the one or two friends that we have that are subscribed to us that we can go into person and be like, hey, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
And then they tell us. And I'm like, hey, can you put it in the comments or whatever? And then they never do.
Well, and it also helps and affirms that we're not shouting into a void. As much as it sounds kind of like depressing to say that, sometimes it does feel like that a little bit, just because we say, hey, what do you guys think? And then 2 or 3 weeks go by and nothing says anything.
No one.
No one. Yeah, no one says anything. So
he thinks you're nobodies. When Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, we'll do it. We'll think about it. All right.
See, I don't
Kingdom
even.
Hearts 3.
I don't even get that joke because I've never played any of those.
The little dudes that you fight in there are called nobodies.
Oh, okay. All right then. Well, so that's for the most part. Sorry, I'm itching my nose so much. Apparently, there's something in the air here that's just not agreeing with me. Not you.
No, good.
I wouldn't be itching. I'd be like over here. Like, oh, God,
you don't know what I'm made of.
No, I don't.
Good.
And then the last thing that we wanted to talk about is some of our older series that, due to the fact we can only upload 3 times a week because of our schedule,
and we suck.
It's opened up a little bit, but not that much. And yes, we suck. Have fallen by the wayside, either because we don't really have time to record them, or a schedule to upload them. There we go.
Or a direction to go in game, as you clearly see with our Don't Starve videos in specific.
The last episode, we literally just sort of meandered around and did
bumble around and do nothing. We try, but the game's literally meant for you not to succeed. In every shape, form, and fashion. Not like those other games out there that are like, this is really difficult, you're not really meant to succeed. They still have avenues for doing that. Don't Starve isn't really like that.
Well, it kind of is.
Not as much as others.
No,
it is hell-bent to murder you.
Yes.
And that's it. End of story. Unless we completely go, this server's got no winter, no nighttime, or anything.
Yeah.
Food's abundant.
Yeah.
Then we're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few big guys that we can try to kill and whatnot, but getting to that level where there's the environment itself trying to murder you to death, it's not fun.
Well, for him. I enjoy Don't Starve a great deal, but I do agree it is significantly difficult to kill things. Another example would be Five Nights at Freddy's 3, just because we got to the point where it would be a whole lot of grinding, and by that point the fad had kind of passed. So, as much as I said that we'd go back and finish it, we probably won't unless you guys actually ask us to. If you ask us to, we will. But for the most part, it's so far past recognition at this point. No one really cares about Five Nights at Freddy's 3, on top of the fact that the third one wasn't as scary. It was just sort of a way to tie up the story, and then it didn't really do that
Except
anyway.
they're coming with another one.
Yeah.
Despite the fact they said they wouldn't. And a movie.
Yeah. So, when that one comes out, if you guys want us to play it, we will. But, again, unless you guys specifically ask for it, we're probably not going to do Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So the same thing with Don't Starve, the same thing with, I think there's one other one somewhere, and with Ori. Because people don't seem to want to don't seem to like Ori as much. That might just be people waiting until there's more episodes so they can watch them all at once, and if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. But if no one wants to watch us play it, specifically because of how difficult it's getting, we don't want to record it and then just flood the channel with crap that no one cares about or watches.
Because we want you guys to want to watch things.
Yeah. So
we won't be able to please everyone all the time.
But we're gonna try and please as many of you as we can.
Yep.
In the time allotted and with our resources.
You stop doing cocaine before we record.
I'm just itchy, darn it. If I was doing cocaine, I'd be bleeding, I'm pretty sure. Not to mention I'd be way more energetic and thinner. So...
Looks like we found your regiment.
Oh, yeah. If I show up with one of these videos looking like him, I'm on drugs. Tell somebody. But things like that, where no one seems to want to watch them anymore, as much as we want to finish the game, if you guys don't want to watch it, then we're not going to do it, because it's just kind of us going, oh god, this is so brutal, and dying a bunch, and then more, oh god, this is so brutal, and dying a bunch.
And even if it's not that, like you saw with my Dying Light Let's Play, no one really seemed to want to watch it, so I was like, I love the game. I have it at home, I've played through it, and I've beaten the heck out of the game.
And the same with my Prison Architect.
I mean, it's not that we didn't want to, it's just like, if no one really wants to watch it, we don't want to try to force it onto our channel. Yeah. So when we see that we've got 30 or 40 subscribers and 5 of them are watching it, we're not going to want to upload it because you guys don't want to watch that. And that's what we want. We want you guys to want to watch it. Mm-hmm. That's the point.
So, to that end, and we say this a lot, but we legitimately, we honestly mean it. Give us a suggestion for a game. If you saw something on Steam sale, or something that someone else played, honestly, we're okay with that too. If you watched, like, the Game Grumps do a game, and you went, I wonder how these guys would handle this part right here, we'll play it. There might be a disclaimer at the beginning if we've played it before, because both he and I do a lot of gaming in our free time when we have it.
You said doo-doo.
Way to break up the flow of what I was saying. But we'll totally play it. We'd love to play like a lot of the older games, the retro stuff, and the harkening back to the good old days of the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega era. You know, those good memories where you can go back and go, I remember when games today with their newfangled graphics and their autosaves and etc.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, all of the brutality. But anyway, we'll play it totally. Like, hook us up. Say, hey, I mean, it doesn't even have to be anything long or extensive. Just go, hey, this is a game. I'd love to see you guys play it. Even if it's just a one-player game and one of us is relegated to either commentary or camera controls against, just to make things extra difficult. But we'd love to do it. We'd absolutely love to do it for you. Because, as it stands, we're just kind of going by what we enjoy, and sometimes that clashes with in general, because I don't particularly like the Binding of Isaac. I want to do it, damn it! I do want to do Besieged, so that might come up in the future if I can actually wrangle him enough to actually do it, because he doesn't like those kind of games, but I think it would be funny for him to suggest me to build something and then I actually try and build it.
Dragar.
I might. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
We do have a couple things in the works. Now that we have the ability to edit our videos, hopefully.
Hopefully, assuming that works out properly.
There's a few interesting things that are probably going to be going up on the channel. Some maybe MOBA-ish things. Yeah.
We can't really say right now, just in case, of course, they don't pan out like we want them to. But we are going to try and broaden our horizons of stuff. Because right now, I think like 90% of the videos that we have on the channel are of endless survival games. Yes. Then we want to not be the only thing we do.
There's a couple amazing, absolutely amazing throwback games that he has never played that I have that's amazing, that would just be great for him to play, and me sit there and help him. Yeah. Because they're not too easy.
Yeah, well, and because, I played a very select amount of games, and didn't branch out or couldn't afford to play a lot of the games that a lot of people nowadays say, oh man, then when they did this, they didn't do it right. I haven't played a lot of those.
And my family was wealthy enough while I was growing up that I had everything that was the toy department. It's true.
Good lord. Alright then.
I had an Atari, Sega Genesis, Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari, N64.
Well,
every single console that's ever come out, I've had.
I had most of the systems. I just didn't have the games.
No, anytime I wanted a game, was here you go.
Okay, well, seeing as how D'Artagnan's apparently rich as hell somehow.
My parents were back in the day.
Okay. Anyway,
so I know a pretty good niche variety of games. I've played hundreds of thousands of games in my time and beaten hundreds of thousands of games in my time.
I have not.
So there's a lot of throwback kind of games that he can play that would be frickin' sweet.
Or on the flip side of the coin, upcoming games, provided they're not like absolutely engine destroying.
Like I made mention of the Kingdom Hearts thing. I mean, we won't be able to do that most likely because it's probably not going to go on for the PC.
Yeah.
Or
those games that require a PC that can power a space shuttle in order to actually play properly. We might not be able to get away with that right now. We're going to try, but we might not do. But if there's upcoming games, you're like, hey, have you looked at this? It looks interesting. Maybe you guys should play it either when it comes out or soon after. Because, again, we can only record once a week. But give us those suggestions, too. For real. We want this channel to be what you guys make it into. We have faith that that's going to be good. That was mostly a joke. Please don't take that as I'm ragging on you guys. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. You should. Yeah. We have faith that you guys can turn this into something amazing. And again, distracting wallpapers. My apologies.
It's Pikachu.
It's adorable. But we have faith that that'll be a good place. So we want your suggestions on it. We really do. If you guys want us to try and start live streaming, while technically possible, it'll be difficult, seeing as how we can only do this once a week. But we'd love to try. We really would. We'd like to be able to maybe have you guys in a chat room and giving us actual suggestions on things. Or upcoming potential patches that they had for Don't Starve where you guys can control what happens to us and cause us to rain fish and watch we flail around and scream as we go insane and die.
Yep. And as we always say, leave a like, give us comments, share with people. We want this channel to be great, and we want to do it for you. Not just ourselves, but for you.
We really do.
Not only would it be a sweet frickin' job to have, but being able to make the community a wonderful place, because the internet's just full of butt faces, let's be honest, it really is.
Yeah.
There's a larger number of people who aren't.
Yeah.
And we want to bring those people to light.
We want to protect and create fonts of good things on the internet.
Just like Jack, just like Markiplier, just like probably the Game Grumps. I haven't seen much of them.
Because let's be honest, the internet needs it. It really does. I mean, there are places you can go that are awesome and don't have horrible people and trolls and whatnot. But off the top of my head, the only ones I can think of are places that just have photos and videos of cute animals. And that's kind of it. We want there to be more of those places, because the internet can be a tool of amazing things. Hell, watch any internet provider video where they talk about nothing but the good parts of the internet, and you can see it. There's so much potential for it. We want to be part of that. We want to help make it better. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to construct our own little oasis in the desert of trolls and things that cannot be unseen and other such nonsense.
And if it gets big enough, we'll be able to join up with other people who've done it already, and then make even awesomer communities. And I know that's not a word.
It's close enough. It's what we mean.
And
I mean, as always,
we will see you
in the next adventure.
Bye.
Bye. This current setup, it just wouldn't be feasible, unfortunately. Also, someone else